Welcome to the stream, everybody. We'll be getting going in just a few minutes here. Still waiting on at least one player to join the server. This is the first round of the lower bracket of the EU Advanced Playoffs. Should be a pretty exciting one here between ESEA Kyiv and Bluejays, formerly known as ESEA. But we'll be back in just a couple minutes here. Don't go anywhere. Alright everybody, we're underway here for map 1 of this Advanced Playoffs EU Best of 3. This is the first round of the lower bracket. I believe this was Kyiv's map pick. I'm not 100% about that yet. I'll have to bring up my other monitor in just a moment here. S4 getting things rolling though for Kyiv. Cryvenge getting picked early there. Outside bathroom and a one-tap in connector for Smash as well. Early two-man advantage for Kyiv. Let's see if Bluejays can respond defensively here. Those dual Berettas not working out for Bluejays as they thought they would. Kyiv advancing onto the A side. It looks like it is a full commit. 8-kit in the site, trying to get one, but forced to fall back through the smoke grenade into Bank. Danny on the flank over by Fountain. Does find Amster at the top of connector, but Bluejays going to need more than that for the retake. And Uklutz does land the headshot onto 8-kit at Bank. Trade going out outside bathroom. Uklutz able to find the final headshot as well onto Sky, and Kyiv with a somewhat dominant pistol round there. Bluejays deciding to force here 5 Desert Eagles. We've had a couple mic issues recently. Hopefully they're more cleared up now. Cryvenge, big 5-7 headshot at the top of connector. ECK still advancing onto the B side though. Styles able to get one. Styles good for 2. A third from Styles. He looks for a 4th, but S4 able to respond and get 4 of his own. What an absolutely ridiculous round. Styles with a huge 3K with the Deagle, but S4 coming up even bigger with the Galil for ECK there. Ultimately, Bluejays still able to get the round though, and they will be able to squeeze out a rifle buy for themselves. Bluejays getting a bit aggressive here at long A. Uklut's gonna make Cryven pay early again. Not a good sign for Bluejays on their buy round here. Aid Kid getting aggressive at long. Finds one, make that 2. Amster down. He sees S4 at the back of long A, but he's already tagged down to a single HP. He's got Smash coming on his close angle as well. Out of bathroom does take care of Smash. It's all up to S4 for Kyiv now. Only 22 HP to work with. He's behind tree, but he's likely going to have to rotate out of there soon. About 50 seconds on the clock. 4 players of Bluejays remaining. Really not much S4 can do here. S4 does complete the kill onto Aid Kid. Makes some noise as he passes half wall there, and Sky gonna make quick work of him. That'll be a second round going the way of Blue Jays. ECK not left with a lot of cash to work with here. This could potentially be a full save with Glocks. Cryven going big, pushing Fountain, takes out 3, make that 4 for Cryven. Uplet's trying to respond, but Uplet's eventually with the Glock headshot there onto Cryven. Aidkit able to get the immediate trade. So Cryven certainly redeeming himself after getting picked early there a couple rounds. Whoa, what just happened there? Looks like we might have had a DC. So just after I got done complimenting Cryvang, he looks like he got DC'd there. Cryvang back in the server. His cache is accurate. Live play will be resuming. Teams looking to take control of Connector. Blue Jays going to come out as the victor of that little Connector skirmish. Amster tagged down to 18 HP, forced to rotate over towards Fountain. Ukla taking another crack at Connector for Kyiv. Does land the headshot onto Cryvang. Connector exit going to be smoked out here. Still a one-man advantage for Kyiv. Hamster still sitting at 18 HP, however. S4 and the boys making their way into A. Nice headshot from Smash. Going into bank there. Bomb will be planted at default. It's only Styles and Danny remaining here for Blue Jays. Likely going to be a save, but Styles not quite giving up yet. He's hanging out in bank, maybe just looking for an exit here. Styles and Danny will indeed successfully save those M4s. Kyiv back to within a single round here on Overpass. And Amster and BYR are going to have to get things going here. Off to a bit of a slow start on the T side, not finding their first frag yet. Kyiv looking for a pick at B early there at Monster Tunnel. Not quite finding the damage they want. BYR, in fact, getting tagged down to half HP there. Bluejays getting a bit aggressive there in water. Danny with that initial headshot on the smash in water, but does get traded out immediately by Ucklets and Connector. S4 showing his patience once again there. Holding out on Fountain. Does find the headshot onto Aid Kit. One-man advantage here for Kyiv. ECK allowing some more time off the clock here. Got to imagine this is going to be an A commit. Only 21 seconds on the clock. S4 likely going to have to get at least one here. Cryvang only has an AWP in this site. I say only because it might be difficult to get a multi-kill there with this smoke already down. Bomb will be planted on truck. Without too much further contest there from the defense. And Bluejays will indeed be saving once more. This is going to allow Kyiv to tie things up at 3 apiece here on the first half of this best of 3. Cryvang was able to save that AWP. A couple other M4s being saved as well. Bluejays will have rifles across the board here. Bluejays with only 2 players with head armor this round. We'll see if that comes into play later in the round. I feel like that's an overlooked aspect in a lot of broadcasts recently. ECK using some early utility here, trying to see if they can get a pick near bathroom, but it's probably good they fell back a bit because Cryvang is short with the AWP, and he is proving fatal already. Ucklets down there at short. Early one-man advantage for Bluejays. ECK a bit spread out here, but still leaning towards B, potentially thinking about a monster push here. ECK advancing onto the B side, led by Smash, but Styles getting 2 from Barrel. Nice play from Styles there. Amster able to get the trade. S4 and Amster still going for it here. Amster down due to the positioning of Danny there coming out of water. Danny good for a second headshot as well. Finishes off S4, and Bluejays back in the lead by a single round here on map 1. And ECK continuing to show a few struggles here offensively, despite this being a close match. ECK taking control of playground early. They do have the bomb dropped over near T side of B. So no major commits yet being made by ECK. We'll see if this ends up being a fake A, late B or not. Kyiv moving up short. Contact about to be made here after the smoke dissipates. Aid kit right in front of this smoke and short head stack in front of him. Ucklets jumping off the head stack, does get the headshot onto Aid Kit. Trade going out in response, a pick at B as well for Bluejays. Kyiv still going to try to force it onto the A side here late in the round, like 25 seconds to work with. They're already on the site. BYR good for the headshot onto Kyiv there near long. Skysan looking to hold it down, does find 2 from default. Nice play from Skysan there. BYR with essentially no time remaining does land an AWP shot from long A there, but Sky on the peak will find a 3rd headshot for himself there, and Bluejays looking pretty sharp here the past few rounds, now leading 5-3 on map 1. Looks like a timeout has been taken here, likely on behalf of Kyiv. Kyiv not with a whole lot of cash to work with again here. They might go for some upgraded pistols. Looks like they will buy 2 Deagles and a P250 here. S4 and Amps are going to be on the full save, each with a Glock. ESEA getting aggressive here, already making their way into connector. Kyiv not headed towards B, at least yet. They're going to make their way towards the top of connector stairs. Kyiv with a big opportunity here from short, potentially. He's going to see visuals there of ESEA starting to peek out of connector. Uklut's leading the way for Kyiv, still heading towards short. They must be pretty confident here that Kyiv fell back. Kyiv now rotating towards long, out of bathroom. Kyiv with the amazing intuition there, double scope over near Flower Boost, finds 2 headshots there by Flower Boost. Has visuals on Smash, he's good for a 3rd. Kyiv, can he go for an ace here? S4 pushing up long, Amster in bathroom. AT gonna take care of Amster in bathroom, and Kyksan backing things up at long there. Kyksan on the early pick there into water, was boosted sandbags. Trade goes out, brings us to a 4-on-4 situation. Minute 20 on the clock here. Another boost coming out from Bluejays. This time it's Styles up top there at B Plywood. ESEA looking to likely commit to B here. Uklut's leading the way out. Monster. Kyiv already fully on the B site. Uklut's does hit that initial headshot onto Danny in water. Styles still in water. S4 knows that after the trade went out. C4 will be planted. Not quite yet, though. Kyiv with a chance to get a spam there through the smoke onto the C4. Not able to do so, but got a nice pick before that. Aid Kit on the flank from Monster, and S4 has no idea. S4 taken out there by the sneakiness of Aid Kit. Aid Kit with the intuition to again watch his flank angle there at Monster Tunnel. Amster down, and Blue Jays increase their lead to 4 rounds here on map 1, and Blue Jays looking fairly impressive so far in this best of 3. Keeping an eye on Monster again, good for 2. ECK gonna rotate off of Monster area there. They do still have a floater here by Fountain. That's S4. He might be falling back here. Amster is still in connector as well. With another 2 for himself, 4 on the round. Kexan does fall there in the trade scenario, but Aidkid gonna get the final kill of the round there onto Amster. Not a whole lot he could do. And Blue Jays increasing their lead to 5 rounds here on Overpass. And Kyiv gonna have to start doing something drastically different, but again, they find themselves in a rough economic situation. Not going to be able to buy rifles. They are going to opt for upgraded pistols here. Looks like 4 Deagles being bought. S4 going to full save with the Glock. Amster with a nice 1 Deag there. Puts Aidkid on his rear as he tried to push all the way out long A. Kyiv still looking to advance towards the A side. Crybank, though, looking to slow things down. Does get a pick from Bathroom. Kexan backing him up. Nice little M4 headshot there onto Smash. Uklut's gonna have to get at least 1 here. He does. Kexan down. Uklut's looking for his teammate. He's not gonna have to get that kill, though. BYR good for the backup, but a trade coming out. Uklut's good for another trade as well, but ultimately Styles with a big 2K there at the end of the round brings a 9th round to the way of Blue Jays. Kexan gonna drop that AWP for Cryvang. And Blue Jays showing no sign of really slowing down here. And Kyiv just really not able to get the frags they need on the offensive side right now. And it's hard to see that changing here in the final 3 rounds of the first half. But they need at least 2 of these rounds before going into the second half. Otherwise, they're going to be in for quite a comeback attempt. Which... on Overpass of all maps, comeback scenario is not what you want to be going for. BYR keeping an eye on Monster Tunnel there, does find 2. So Kyiv still able to get something going here on their buy round. Driving pushed, and Bathroom finds 2. The initial one through the smoke has a chance to take out Amster as well, but narrowly misses the shot. It's only Kexan remaining here for Bluejays. 1v3 situation, does have the silenced M4 in hand. Kexan rotating through water at B. Bomb will be planted here. The A side, Kexan likely still saving here. I suppose we'll just have to deal with my ever varying stance on how to pronounce Kexan here. S4 ultimately going to find him there along with the AWP in a much needed 4th round going to ECK. Let's see if ECK can show some of that offensive chemistry again. They desperately need at least one more round here before the half. ECK spreading out a bit on their default here, running some time off the clock. Bluejays not getting too aggressive defensively like they were a bit earlier in the half. Kyiv still with that AWP. He's going to be dangerous from long, but he misses the initial shot. Aid kit going to be flashed there. Nice flash pop from BYR. Initial pick will go out. One-man advantage for ECK as they advance onto the A side. Kyiv gonna have to get at least one from long. He does. Kexan backing him up from bathroom. Amster down. Kyiv looking to get another here from default. He does. Kyiv looking for a third. Misses the no-scope onto Uklutz. Leaves us in a 2v3. Uklutz with another AK kill. Brings it to a 2-on-2 scenario. Bomb will be planted. S4 able to whip out his AWP. And look at the flank angle. Right after playing the bomb, picks up 2 with the AWP, and nice play there from S4, bringing a 5th round to EC Kyiv as we head into the final round of the first half. Danny about to push into connector from B side. Does find that initial kill onto Amster with the MP9. Kyiv looking to get some redemption there and connector, but Bluejays have already fallen back into the B side. Bluejays, of course, had to force up here. Final round of the half. Bluejays with an AK to work with now, but 3 Eagles and a 5-7. Filling out the squad for ECK, or excuse me, for Bluejays. Nice pick going out there on behalf of Kyiv. Styles down at B, brings us to a 4-on-4 scenario, 48 seconds on the clock. Kyiv still looking to make something happen at B here. They're on a 2-2 split at B. Kyiv right here near Monster, caught in between the split. Uklutz hadn't even pushed up too far yet, but able to get the headshot from sandbag area. One-man advantage for Kyiv. Danny rotating down the connector to follow Kexan, who already got taken out by Smash there. and water. Danny able to get some redemption on the trade. Aid Kit with a nice 1D from Heaven brings it to a 2-on-2. This is potentially doable for Blue Jays. Aid Kit rotating down through CT Halls. BYR taking care of Danny just in front of sandbags, and he's going to whip over to Aid Kit on the flank angle as well. And we'll be headed into the second half with Blue Jays leading by 3 rounds. We'll be back in just a few minutes here. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. We are officially underway here for the second half of map 1. Blue Jays looking to capitalize off this 3-round lead they have, but ECK looking to show off their defensive talents here on Overpass. ECK historically actually pretty decent on Overpass, whereas Blue Jays hasn't played it much or at all in official play recently. Maybe they had when they were early. I'd have to look again. Blue Jays looking for the 3-2 split onto the B side. Amster from Monster finds 3 headshots with the USP smash. Backs him up for another USP headshot there, and Uklet's throwing his USP into the mix as well. Aid Kit down, and that'll be a 7th round going the way of Kyiv, slicing that lead of Blue Jays to just 2 rounds now. Things certainly looking much more doable than they were earlier in the first half. Blue Jays heading all 4 towards long. I think they have the bomb hanging back. But Amster has the bomb down now. Regardless, Blue Jays still making their way up long. BYR able to take out Danny. Styles on the trade, but S4 showing off his FAMAS accuracy there from short. S4 with a big 3K there despite it being an eco. And Kyiv now to within just a single round of potentially tying this up. Both teams using quite a bit of utility here at B early, but not much damage going out yet. Aid Kit watching things from T-spawn stairs does find Uklutz pushing from B. Smash still pushed way up from B as well. Aid Kit trying to clear out B stairs here. Smash still able to stay sneaky, gets the first. Aid Kit down, looking for another. Kexan there trying to get the late trade, but not quite able to do so. Amster going big with an MP9 as well from Water. Takes out Danny, does get traded out. Kexan left in a 1v2 here with the AK, brings it to a 1v1. Smash down. Flash going to be popped out of there from Water. S4 falling back to the side. S4 does have full HP. Kexan not so much. And S4 are going to be able to finish him off there. And things are all tied up at 9 apiece here on Overpass. Bluejays grouping up here in Water, trying to make their way onto short B, but Style's gonna get taken out almost immediately. Amster and Smash holding things down from the side. Uklutz finding another kill for himself as well. In Kyiv recapturing the lead here as we get a bit deeper into the second half. Now up 10-9. Can Bluejays bounce back from this newfound adversity they're going up against here? Kyiv taking control of Party and Connector almost immediately. It's going to pay off. BYR draws first blood from Party. That's Kexan getting picked early in the round. ECK now grouping up a bit defensively in Connector. S4 patiently keeping an eye on Connector exit there with the AWP. Will find the pick onto Danny. Two-man advantage for Kyiv. Contact about to be made at T-side ladder. Uklut's going to come out on top of that one, but he has Cryvang to deal with. Cryvang able to get the trade there a couple seconds later. Cryvang falling back to Connector stairs as opposed to pushing out Connector exit. That's going to pay off so far. Does land the headshot out of exit door onto Smash. Styles doing his part as well. Finds the headshot onto S4 outside of bathroom, but BYR there for the trade from the A site. Cryvang left all alone here for Bluejays 1v2 scenario. He's going to make some noise here at A. Not sure if Kyiv heard that or not. He's got to deal with that long A angle. Not going to be able to do so in time. BYR taking care of him with the silence M4 there. And Kyiv now leading by 2 rounds as we get ever later in the second half. Bluejays spreading out a bit here on their half buy. No major contact being yet. Cryvang does have that AK to work with. But Bluejays having to settle for 2 Deagles, a MAC-10, and a Tech-9 other than that AK. Bluejays still making their way up short in bathroom. Cryvang using that AK to its full potential so far. S4 down at long. Aid Kit leading the way into the site with the Tech-9. Smash can be cleared out there near back site behind Dumpster. Aklutz and BYR on the rotations here. BYR coming in from that long rotation, able to find 2 with the silenced M4. Brings the one-man advantage to Kyiv here, but Styles firing back from long. Yeah, from long, but he's now rotating through bathroom. Kexan had a 1-deeg as well, traded out by Amster. Amster's gonna stick the defuse, and Styles not able to get the Deagle kill through the smoke. Amster gonna put salt on the wound by getting the post-defuse kill as well, and that'll be Esports Club Kyiv increasing their lead to 3 rounds here in the second half of Overpass, now leading 12-9. The pressure is mounting for Bluejays to do something here. They were out to such a strong start in the first half, I believe up 9-3 at one point. And have since cooled off majorly. Let's see if they can get some chemistry going here offensively. Cryvang still making his way through bathroom, does land that headshot onto S4. Bluejays sitting on a one-man advantage, but Kexan getting lit up from party there on the flank angle. BYR, some nice positioning. Aid does get the trade. Bluejays with the one-man advantage, looking to take the A site with the C4. Kyiv already close here. They've already rotated. Cryvang does find Amster there by CT stairs. He's looking for more. ECK potentially going to peek bank here. Looks like they're going to side against that and fall back for the save. C4 will officially detonate, and a much-needed 10th round going the way of Bluejays. Can they work off that chemistry there? They should be able to get another round for themselves here, but Kyiv's still going to be able to squeeze out a few, make that 3 M4s actually, and S4 still on the AWP. Amster going to be the only member of Kyiv without a rifle here, so this certainly is not an eco for Kyiv. Although they are missing 3 sets of head armor here on the CT side. Bluejays continuing to let some time off the clock here. They're now getting a bit aggressive at bathroom, but BYR pushed up bathroom as well. BYR picking up 2 from Locker there with the silenced M4. Danny getting the trade. One-man advantage here for Kyiv. This could be a rough 30 seconds remaining here for Bluejays. Danny and AKIT both with around half HP. Kexan likely going to have to go big here. He's leading the way for Bluejays out sandbags. Amster taking care of AKIT at Monster. Kexan making the move into side, but doesn't have the info to take care of Aklutz there between water and barrels. Smash throwing his M4 into the mix as well. Takes care of Danny there at the end of the round. And ECK once again leading by 3 rounds here on Overpass. Bluejays does have some cash to fall back on. They are going to be on a full rifle round again here. Smash on the boost from B Plywood does take out Danny and Water. That's a big pick for Kyiv there. Blue Jays really cannot afford to be getting picked from B boost. But alas, they do. Minute 15 on the clock, still a one-man advantage for ECK. Blue Jays leaning towards B, but no full commits being made yet. Amster does get the initial kill defensively. They're trying to stop this late B rush. Uplet's backing him up, good for another M4 headshot, but Blue Jays still able to force their way onto the side. Aid Kit good for 2, but Aid Kit the only player remaining after those trades go out. He's also tagged down to just 13 HP. Things not looking too hot for Aid Kit here, but he's not totally out of this one yet. BYR and S4 at the end of CT halls there. Aid Kit does have the C4 in hand. They're going to hear this plant. They're advancing towards the site. Aid Kit doesn't quite have time to react how he'd like to. S4 going to finish him off with that USP headshot there. And ECK inching closer to a first map win here. Now up 14 to 10. BYR getting aggressive at long A here. Blue Jays does not have that information. They're going to flash out. BYR at first rock. Going to fall to Cryvang. Cryvang good for a second there. Nice little flick from Cryvang onto S4 at long. He does take quite a bit of damage. I got the 14 HP, and Smash will eventually finish him off there at long A. Styles able to get the trade a couple seconds later onto Smash. Two-man advantage here for Blue Jays. They absolutely need to close out this round. Making their way onto the A site now with the C4. Amster taking care of the floater, though. Aid Kit was floating over there at B. Still a one-man advantage for Blue Jays. Bomb has been planted. Kyiv, looks like they will officially be saving here. Upvote's going to be keeping that AK for next round. Amster with an AUG in hand. Bomb will officially detonate, and that'll be an 11th round going the way of Blue Jays as they slice this lead of ECK's down to just 3 rounds. We'll see what ECK squeezed out in terms of a buy here. S4 still with that AWP in hand. They've got 3 other rifles to work with as well. BYR having to settle for a Desert Eagle this round. Styles opening things things up big with a headshot there at connector. Kexan getting a headshot of his own from Party. Nice use of the AK into bathroom there. BYR down. Danny keeping an eye on lower connector boost window. Nice intuition there from Danny. Does take care of smash in window. It's only Uklutz and Amster remaining here for Kyiv. They're working with an AK and an AUG defensively, but they're going up against all 5 players of Bluejays still alive. Danny taking care of Amster at long, and it's only Uklutz remaining here for Kyiv. Not a whole lot he can do. Likely just going to try to save this AK-47.
Bomb has been planted.
With a late exit there in connector, can't survive by ladder. Looks like he will just barely with Kyiv advancing from both sides. Or excuse me, with Bluejays advancing from both sides. Bluejays slicing that lead to just 2 rounds there now, and ECK not with a whole lot of cash to work with once again. Uklutz was able to hold on to that AK-47. Uklutz on the peak by Fountain. It's going to pay off so far. Kexan down. Uklutz good for a second. Headshot onto Styles. Cryvang getting the trade from the end of Playground. Cryvang picking up 3 with the AWP, looking for 4. Amster finally able to take him out with the USP there. Leaves us in a 2-on-2 situation. Amster still with that AWP in hand now. Will be planted at the B side after all that chaos calms down a bit. Danny able to make contact from water there, smash down. Looks like Amster will officially be saving this AWP, and Bluejays gonna grab a 13th round. They're now within just a single round again of tying things up. Looks like timeout might be taken by ECK there. Kyiv determining their buy here. Looks like they will be able to squeeze out a full rifle buy here. They do have S4 on the AWP as well, but S4 the only CT with head armor going into this round. Looks like live play will be resuming here. Let's see how ECK responds defensively after this newfound offensive surge from Bluejays these past few rounds. Bluejays getting somewhat aggressive here at B water, not committing to the B site yet though. Amster with a clean pick there at Monster Tunnel. Kexan down. Uklutz backing him up at B as well. Aid Kit gonna get taken out at Sandbag. Amster good for another at Monster Tunnel. Smash backing them up on B as well, as Styles is also going to get taken out at sandbags, and Danny left as the final player here for Blue Jays this round. Not a whole lot he can do. Does make the peek down tunnel, but Amster there waiting for him with the AUG. And ECK now sitting at match point of 15-13. Looks like timeout will be taken by Blue Jays. Let's see if they can somehow push for OT here. Not even somehow. We know they're capable of this, but will they pull it off when it matters most? They need 2 rounds in a row here to push OT. Live play resuming. S4 getting extremely aggressive here. Pushed up mountain with that AWP. Does tag Kexan, but Kexan somehow surviving there. Leg shot still has 16 HP on him. S4 falls back to long A. Still able to hit an op shot there. Partially blind. Kexan taking his second op bullet of the round will finally die. Blue Jays appearing to lean towards the B site now. Not a full commit yet, though. Upcut's actually going to pop a flash into water. It's going to work out so far. Does get that initial headshot onto Danny, but Styles there for the trade. Blue Jays making a go for it at B. Aidkit with a nice headshot coming out of Monster. Aidkit good for another there as BYR makes his way out of heaven. Smash does find Styles there on the side coming out of water, but Cryvang and Aidkit both able to get one more with the AKs there, and that'll be a 14th round going the way of Blue Jays with a chance to take it to OT here. They need 1 round to take it to overtime. Initial utility there being used from both teams, but barely any damage going out yet. Cryvang advancing up party, gets to pick onto BYR at top connector. S4 likely about to make contact here. It's short with that AWP. Makes the peek, converts it into a headshot onto Aidkit. Danny trying to get the trade, but not able to get the visuals there. As S4 able to slyly fall back to bathroom exit near the A site. Clutch holding things down defensively there so far. Takes out Kexan as he pushes on to A. Styles and Craving, each good for a pick though. S4 responding with that AWP brings it to a 2v1 in favor of Kyiv, but Cryvang able to trade back just a moment later, brings it to a 1v1 situation. Overtime on the line here. Cryvang with only 30 HP to work with, makes the peek down into short, and will be headed to OT after that beautiful headshot from Cryvang onto Smash. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a minute here for overtime. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. ECK versus Blue Jays tied up at 15, headed into overtime here. We're officially live. Both teams weaponed up and ready to go. BYR getting aggressive there towards Fountain, able to find the initial pick onto Kryvek. Kexan looking for the trade a couple seconds later, not able to do so. BYR good for another. Can he get a third? Not quite able to get the third. Styles there for the trade, but still a one-man advantage here for ECK. Blue Jays allowing some more time off the clock here as they head towards the A site. Blue Jays on a 2-1 split at A. Smash can get that initial stop onto Styles at long. 8-Kit and Danny trying to make something happen here from Bathroom. Smash with that headshot onto Danny at Bathroom exit. 8-Kit getting the trade, but Ucklut's on the flank from Connect. You're going to take care of 8-Kit easily there. And ECK back in the lead by a single round here in overtime. Blue Jays again allowing some time off the clock here. They've of course got that OT money to work with. 8-Kit making his way up through water. Does see Smash legs there on water railing, but not able to get the kill. Kexan eventually taking care of Smash there. Blue Jays looking to make their way onto the B side with the C4. Looks like a 2-2 split at B. It's gonna be committed to. Blue Jays making their way onto the B side. Ucklutz and Amster opening up there with the rifles. Ucklutz able to get one. Krybang there for the trade. S4 good for 2 at the end of CT Halls there. And I believe only Krybang remaining. Can he pull off another insane 1v2? Brings it to a 1v1. They're picking out BYR there near short, but S4 ultimately able to trade him out a moment later with that P250. Nice headshot there from S4, and ECK now up by 2 rounds in overtime. Blue Jays gonna have to respond here. Jays spreading out again here, somewhat on their default, but a bit more passively this time. Blue Jays not taking control of connector or T side B yet. That's going to allow Ucklutz to push all the way up through water, not see anybody yet. He almost made contact with Danny there, but Danny holding back for now. He certainly heard those footsteps. Excuse me, 8-Kit gonna be the one who heard those footsteps. Danny in company now rotating back to B to meet up with 8Kid. 8Kid leading the way into the B side. Initial headshot landed onto Smash near default. It's going to allow Kexan to get the plant down here. Uklutz on the flank angle. Bluejays going to have to be careful here. Keep an eye on short. And 8Kid going to be seen by Uklutz from short. He didn't realize that Uklutz was already that far up. Uklutz essentially been playing B the whole round, but didn't realize he had been in water that whole time. S4 and Uklutz able to get 2 there as they retake the site. Bomb will be easily defused, and Kyiv now up by 3 rounds. Things looking, not starting to look, but things are looking pretty dire here for Bluejays. Let's see if they can respond on this next round as they open up on the CT side of overtime. We are officially live for the second half of the first overtime. Bluejays going to be doing all they can here defensively to stay in this one. Kyiv looking to finish them off here on overpass. Kyiv taking control of the first half of Long A. Styles almost got, or I will say he got lucky there. BYR narrowly missing an opportunity to take him out on the B site. Nice peek from BYR at short, just wasn't quite able to hit the shots. 45 seconds on the clock. ECK looking to make a play towards A. They're grouped up in bathroom here. BYR watching that flank at party. Hamster with some utility here. Contact about to be made at the end of bathroom. Uklutz will land that headshot onto Kexan. Kyiv moving on to the A side. 8Kid still at truck though. Takes care of Uklutz. Smash there for the trade. Bomb planted, 1-man advantage for Kyiv. Bluejays looking to retake with 3. Cryveng trying to get some spam going through this smoke, not finding anybody yet. Danny making his way out of bank, hasn't been tagged yet. Or watching things from bathroom with that op though, picks up a big kill on the retake. S4 good for another. His teammates watching long as well. And that's going to be all she wrote for map 1. Kyiv just, again, showing too much chemistry offensively. I thought Bluejays really had a shot of prolonging things there, but we're not able to do so. And we'll be back in just a few minutes for map 2. We'll see how things play out here.
Terrorists win. Counter-terrorists win. Counter-terrorists win.
Alright, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Map 2 is upon us. We are live on Mirage, ECK, and Bluejays, looking to advance past this first round of the lower bracket playoffs. Bluejays already making their way into the A side, already planting the bomb without any kills going out yet. ECK may be a bit too passive there this round. They're going to have to try to retake 5-on-5 here. BYR coming around from Palace area will take care of Texan. Smash coming in from jungle. Finds one, backed up by S4, who lands another headshot onto Danny. Ucklet's coming out from CT spawn, finds one as well. Styles going big though, finds three from Palace. Ultimately traded out by Ucklets, and ECK out to an early lead here, 1-0 on Mirage. Bluejays on the force buy here, spread out a bit, but not committing the bomb to either site yet. Bomb dropped over by T-spawn near A. Bluejays advancing onto the A site. Kraven already on the actual side. Triple box finds the pick onto Ucklets coming out of CT spawn stairs. Crybank potentially going to advance towards CT spawn, opting not to. Bluejays falling back to some more conservative positions. Guarding the bomb here. Nice headshot from 8kit there. Big 1D coming in onto S4, who was rotating out of CT spawn. One-man advantage for Bluejays. Time continuing to inch towards a detonation here. Amster looking to rotate into the side, does find one with the FAMAS smash, finding another with the FAMAS as well, making his way past connector stairs. There's going to be no time to defuse here. Smash and BYR inevitably going to have to save their weapons.
Terrorists win.
And Bluejays coming out victorious there on a huge eco round. Able to force up and tie things up at 1 apiece. ECK getting very aggressive here towards T-Ramp, though. Bluejays going to have to be prepared for this. Uklut's making his way onto T-Ramp. Here's the footsteps. Contact about to be made. Kexan literally runs into him. Unfortunate for Kex there. Going to get down by the MP9. Trade going out. 8-Kit making his way out of Palace finds 1. BYR, though, getting 2 with the silenced M4. That OP silenced M4. Good for 2 headshots, and that's going to leave only Styles remaining here for Bluejays. BYR again. That silenced M4 make that 3 on the round for him, and ECK back in the lead by a single round here on map 2. Bluejays taking things a bit slower this round. S4 able to take out Thriving at top mid there. See if Bluejays can recover from that. They were already on a force buy here. Now on a one-man disadvantage. Now it's Danny coming up big from mid with that Galil, but ECK still combining for another pick there. Nice shot by BYR into middle. ECK on the one-man advantage, only 35 seconds on the clock. Bluejays gonna have to make a move here soon. Kexan has the C4, going to meet up with 8-Kit at B here. Danny getting downed near A. 8-Kit and Kexan trying to make their way into B at the last moment. Smash, landing the headshot onto 8-Kit as he came out of halls there. Amster finishing off Kexan in the sight with the MP9. And that'll be Kyiv increasing their lead to 2 rounds here on map 2. Holding things down defensively there at B. Halls finds 4. 3 with the AK, 1 with the Molotov, and gets the ace. Headshot coming in there onto Danny Amster with a massive ace there for Kyiv at the B site. And that'll put ECK up by 3 rounds, continuing to look strong defensively here on Mirage. Getting aggressive here at middle, but Kyiv just as aggressive in response. It's peeking out from Cat, finding 1, does get traded, but Amster now pushing out Cat as well, does find 8-Kit, but Kexan and Styles opening things up at the A side, each with an AK pick. Smash rotating back through jungle will be taken care of by Kexan. 2 solid picks from Kexan thus far this round, and that'll leave only Amster remaining here for Kyiv. He's now rotating back to the window towards jungle, but Kexan good for a 3rd AK kill on the round, and Bluejays slicing that lead of Kyiv's to 2 rounds. Let's see if Bluejays can keep some of that chemistry going here moving forward offensively. Blue Jays, the higher ranked team globally, maybe has the better skill individually, just barely, but ESEA Kyiv seems to be the more disciplined squad. Kyiv was able to squeeze out a full buy for themselves this round. They're running a double AWP setup as well, S4 and Amster, both on the Arctic Warfares here. Blue Jays continuing to let some time off the clock here. No major contact being made yet. Quite a bit of utility coming out from both teams now, though. Especially on behalf of Blue Jays. Blue Jays potentially advancing towards B with the bomb. Smash able to find one from bench as Danny moved up from Cat there. Aid Kit and Kexan finding a pick at B, though. Kexan good for a second AK headshot as BYR rotates out of market, making himself just too vulnerable there. And ultimately, Uklutz and S4 will indeed be saving here for Kyiv.
Terrorists win.
Blue Jays now back to within a single round of potentially tying this up. Uklutz, nice little pick there from Underpass on the head boost. Ultimately taken out by Kexan, though, as he tried to make his way up these stairs. Brings us to a 4-on-4 scenario. Less than a minute 30 here now. S4 still with a keen eye onto Underpass there from Connector. He's going to rotate back through Murder Window with the AWP now. Kyiv potentially suspecting this B push. Aid Kit is looking to lead the charge late here onto B for Blue Jays. Ultimately caught with a bit off guard there, though. S4 taking him out from the site. All to Kryvang and Styles here. 2v4 situation. 42 seconds on the clock. Styles already pushed up by Van, Kryvang, and Hall. Styles with a nice molly toss there. Takes out S4 at market exit. Styles good for another as he finds Amster there below B. Hall's 2-on-2 situation. 25 seconds left. Very doable for Blue Jays. Both ECK players actually rotating back through the beginning of B. Halls now. Very interesting situation. Kryvang still at the end of Halls. He's in a good spot. He utilizes his patience there. Makes the peak, and Kryvang with an incredible AK transfer. Initial headshot onto Smash, and then transfers right over onto BYR. Some ridiculous AK handles there from Kryvang. Jesus. Some serious aim tactics being displayed for us. Looks like timeout will be taken here. Not sure which team took this timeout, but Blue Jays officially has bought up now. ECK still squeezing out a full rifle buy for themselves here, although they won't have a single player with head armor. Kyiv getting aggressive at mid, finds S4. Pushing there. Kyiv did get tagged down to 10 HP in that exchange. S4 tried to get a bit too aggressive there at Catwalk. Kyiv still with 4,000 force to work with. Smash and Ladder had an opportunity to take out Kexan, not able to do so. Kexan returning fire there in Ladder for the pick, ultimately getting traded out by Amster a few moments later. Still a 3-on-3 situation here after the defensive pick that went out at A as well. Let's finding one more for himself at A. BYR taking out Kyiv from the back of A site, and that's going to be only aid kit remaining. He's still on A with the C4. BYR and Amster not totally sure of his whereabouts here. Aid kit not playing the bomb yet. Looks like he wants at least one before that happens. Might even just go for the full B rotate. Aid kit being very sneaky here. 25 seconds to work with. This could play out in his favor. BYR and Amster rotated through murder window towards A. They're now coming back towards the connector. Aid kit with an opportunity to take out Amster, not able to do so, but thankfully takes barely any damage there. Able to get the C4 down. Amster flying out of market window, gonna get headshotted by Aid kit, and then Aid kit moving over onto BYR there. And good for the much needed 2K clutch there as Bluejays increases their lead to a single round here on Mirage. ESEA Kyiv on the half buy here. They're going to be using 4 Deagles, S4 on the full save with a USP, and he's going to be the first to fall there. The top connector. Ucklet's able to get a 1 Deag as he trades out onto Styles there at Palace. Kyiv from Tetris taking care of Ucklet's in return, though. Kexan, nice pick there at mid. BYR down. Bomb going to be planted at the A site. And doesn't look like there's going to be a whole lot ECK can do here. Smash and Amster still just with Deagles and Ham potentially looking for an exit. Amster with a nice Eagle headshot into connector there onto Kexan. He did get tagged up quite a bit from that. He's certainly going to have to fall back. Danny finding Smash in window at the last moment. That probably was not the safest location there for Smash.
Terrorists win.
Bluejays opening up this round with some utility at mid there, but not making any mid peaks. Bluejays leading by 2, but still toning down their aggression a bit here. ESEA Kyiv able to squeeze out a full rifle buy again, but once more they only have 1 player with head armor. That's going to be Ucklet's here. does get a pick there initially at mid. He watches Catwalk, able to find another as Blue Jays makes their way out into B. Only 2 left for Blue Jays here. Styles taking a lot of damage at the A side. Bomb still at B. Crybank pick it up, does get the pick onto BYR as he rotates out of market. Crybank 1v2 situation, only has 10 HP to work with. Uklut's ultimately going to finish him off there at the B side in a very close round going the way of Kyiv's. BYR with a nice pick there, partially through the smoke onto Catwalk as he got a bit aggressive at connector. Early one-man advantage for Kyiv. Let's see if Blue Jays can bounce back from that. Danny making the peek into A side. Danny looking to lead Blue Jays into A potentially here. He's still on Tetris though. Danny dropping into Sandwich. His teammates continuing to put some pressure here on the A side, but looks like it's not necessarily a full commit yet. Bomb still up in Palace. S4 and BYR, meanwhile, each getting a pick, and Blue Jays just too slow there, essentially, on the execution. BYR and Smash, good each for another defensive stop there. Styles did get a trade in, but it's not going to be enough. Things all tied up at 6 apiece now in the first half of map 2. Making their way on the A side from A ramp, but Ukla taking out 3 from balcony, eventually traded out by Danny. S4 back by CT spawn boxes, does find one with the AWP, avoiding that smoke grenade. BYR good for the final kill of the round with that AK headshot, and Kyiv recapturing the lead by a single round here. With a nice defensive stop as he aggressively pushes underpass Danny. Chance to make contact with him there, does convert to a headshot there. S4 down. Pair of trades going out there. Brings us to a 3-on-3 scenario. Got a minute 10 on the clock. Blue Jays still putting some pressure onto the A side here. They do have a lurker in B halls. Seconds on the clock. Blue Jays likely gonna have to make something happen here soon. A-Kit leading them into B already, and B is clear. Potential miscommunication here from Kyiv. Bomb gonna be planted here at the B site with no contest. I'm sure Kyiv did not intend to make that so easy for them. Blue Jays still gonna have to hold them off though. Crybank about to peek into market, does land that initial headshot onto Amster. One-man advantage here for Blue Jays. Uklut's in Smash, rotating through Catwalk. Not a whole lot of time to work with here. Uklut's in Smash gonna have to fall back and save those weapons. Smash does log an exit there. But ultimately, Blue Jays capturing the round, and we're all tied up again. This time it's 7 apiece. Looks like timeout will be taken, likely on behalf of Kyiv here. Kyiv still determining what to buy in the final round of the half here. Live play resuming. Blue Jays spreading out a bit here. They've got 2 Palace, 1 A ramp, 2 B halls. Looking to commit to the A side. Crybank making his way out of Palace. Going to be down by Uglad's bomb down. Danny does get a trade out of Palace. Kexan going to be rotating into the underpass. Does find Smash and win an opportunity for a second. Converts. Able to take out Amster as well. Danny not quite there quick enough to help out initially, but does get that headshot onto BYR. And that's going to be only S4 remaining here for Kyiv. S4 able to land that op shot on his Styles below a balcony. S4 now left in a 1v2 situation. He's got Danny advancing on him in the site here. They're somehow all just not quite seeing each other out of their peripheral yet, but ultimately Danny gonna finish off S4 there at the end of the half, and Blue Jays will be leading by 1 as we start the second half in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. We're officially underway for the second half of Mirage here. Blue Jays recapturing the lead by a single round at the end of the first half there. Let's see what Kyiv has in store offensively for Mirage. Upleft leading the way into A. Things looking good so far. Styles down. Danny in the back of the site looking for an angle, not quite able to find what he's looking for. Cryving, though, gonna find what he's looking for. Planter picked through the smoke, but Plant will ultimately still be successful. Uploads and Smash rotating out through jungle and connector, combining for 3 there, and ECK gonna go ahead and tie things up after a solid pistol round there. Blue Jays on a force buy here. 3 Desert Eagles, a 5/7, a scout in the hands of Styles. Taking quite a bit of utility here. Looks like they want to take control of connector. They're going to wait for these initial smokes to dissipate. Kyiv taking control of cat as well, though. Could be taking the bomb B here. It's not a full commit yet. Looks like Kyiv will be leaning towards B now, taking full control of catwalk and ladder room. Let's see what Blue Jays can do defensively here with these pistols at B. Kexan going to be seen in the back of the site with the D. That's not a good sign, but he's still able to respond and take out Uklutz there at B. BYR does take care of Danny as he tries to rotate through connector. Trades going out at the B side as Kyiv advances onto the side itself. Amster watching tunnel will take care of 8-Kit, and Kryvang coming up huge there over at connector, taking out 2 with the 5/7, both headshots. Nice little lineup there from Kryvang. Only 15 seconds left, and ultimately Amster will be forced to save this one. Kryvang essentially winning the round by picking up those 2 headshots and getting the bomb down. Nicely done from Kryvang, and Blue Jays will indeed shift the lead back in their favor by a single round here on map 2. Danny with the initial stop there near catwalk does take a bit of damage though. Tagged down to 21 HP. Excuse me, not at cat. At ramp takes out 1 at palace as well. Danny finally taken care of by Amster. Styles trying to finish off Amster in the site. Does tag him down to 25 HP, but Styles under a lot of fire here. Some spam coming through those boxes in CT spawn. He's got Kexan here to help him out now. That plant will be heard by them. Kyiv with the 1-man advantage, but not a whole lot of health to work with here. Blue Jays still looking to potentially retake. Styles taken out immediately though by Smash and making that peak. Kexan good for that long-range MP9 kill onto S4, but ultimately he's left at as the final member of Blue Jays alive here, and with no time left, this will indeed be a 9th round going the way of Kyiv, and we're all tied up again. This has been quite a back and forth here on map 2. Smash getting the ball rolling for Kyiv early there. Nice pick in Palace. Stops Kryvang from pushing through. Okay, taking control of Tetris, trying to get some picks here at A, but Danny responding with that Desert Eagle from below Palace. Finds 1 on Tetris. Smash surviving that HE right in his face in Palace. Going to tag him all the way down to 10 HP. Still a 4-on-4 situation here. Uklutz making his way through connector. Contact about to be made. Styles being seen, but still no kills going out there at connector. It's actually me, Danny, finding another Deagle kill there. Nice 1D from Danny at the top of A ramp. Does get traded out by Amster. 3-on-3 scenario. Amster going to be planting the C4 within that smoke at A. Aid Kid and Kexan retaking though, each finding a pick. Amster gets one in return, but Styles ultimately taking him out there just above connector stairs. Bomb will be defused without any hassle, and Bluejays back in the lead by 1.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Ben getting aggressive again, this time a connector peeking into mid, finds Ukla pushing down mid. Great pick there from Cryvang. Let's see if Bluejays can keep these defensive stops going, potentially push a map 3. BYR does take care of Styles, who was rotating through murder window there. Catches him a bit off guard, leaves us in a 4-on-4, exactly a minute on the clock. Kyiv rotating through connector in jungle, looking to take the A side from a slight flank angle. Danny returning fire there from below Palace, finds one, ultimately traded out. Cryvang had a chance to take out Smash with the C4 in the site. They're not able to do so. Smash going to go ahead and get the plant instead. Now making his way back towards Tetris with a teammate. 3-on-3 scenario. Kyiv still a bit banged up here. Amster was tagged down to 12 HP from that last skirmish. Kexan on a bit of a flank angle here from T ramp. Making his way up ramp. Smash does get one from Sandwich, but S4 not watching ramp. Kexan going to make him pay with a headshot to the back of the head. A-Kit now rotating in from jungle, finds one, but ultimately Amster was still in connector that whole time with 12 HP and lines up the final 2 players there, preventing any sort of defuse attempt, and ECK tying things up again, this time at 10 apiece. Bluejays not with the best economic scenario here. Bluejays will have one silenced M4 to work with for Desert Eagles. ECK again allowing some time off the clock here. They know Bluejays must not be in the best buy situation here, but they're still being smart, playing a bit conservatively. ECK now using some utility into the A site, led by Uklutz, taking over Tetris and Sandwich. Uklutz does take out Danny there in the site. Danny taking out S4. A pair of trades coming out after that. BYR finding Kexan in sight, and that might be just enough to get the plant down here. BYR go for the plant at first. Boxes, one-man advantage here for ECK. We'll see if Bluejays. Yeah, Bluejays is going to go for this. A-Kit making his way up T-ramp. Smash there with the Lil to hold him off, though. Styles still getting a deagle kill. Amster brings it to a 1-on-2. Dinks Amster in the side through triple box. Styles still alive and going for... Oh, looks like he will officially fall back. Just maybe. He gets tagged down to 2 HP. Let's see if he survives this. Hops over to Cat railing. Looks like he will escape to B somehow.
Terrorists win.
ECK now officially back in the lead, and the pressure building a little bit here for Bluejays. They're low on cash. They've only got one upgraded pistol here this round. It's a Deagle in the hands of Styles. Styles about to make contact. It T-ramp. Smash gonna take out his teammate. Right behind him, Styles not able to get the trade afterwards. Smash good for another. Bluejays falling at the A side. Kexan down as well. It's only Danny remaining there, and Palace. He's got the Zeus out. He actually tagged Smash with the Zeus, but Smash surviving with 4 HP there. Bit of a wild round, but ultimately ECK able to easily secure that eco. Bluejays now good for the full rifle buy, but again, it's only Cryvang with head armor. We'll see if that plays into things later in the round. Styles getting aggressive at mid here. Had a chance to peek S4. S4 was slightly blind. Now he's gonna peek. Does do some damage onto oh, he actually, yes, the headshot was landed. S4 down. Danny taking out 2 on his own there over at the A side. Styles keeping an eye on mid, does take care of Amster, and that's gonna be only Smash remaining here for Kyiv. Smash does have the C4 in hand. He's now rotating towards B Halls. Styles watching the beginning of Halls here though, and Smash not quite able to get the peek and react shot he wanted. Styles gonna take care of him, and Bluejays slicing that lead to just a single round once again. Kyiv again letting some time off the clock here. Kyiv still waiting to peek mid. Looks like contact might be made at mid pretty soon here. Amster making his way up underpass as well. S4 moving some of his teammates toward connector. They actually decide to rotate up onto catwalk here. This could be a cat hall split at B. Defensive Molotov drop there at B. Aid Kit gonna get the peek onto cat as well. Upload's down. One-man advantage here for Bluejays. Only 35 seconds on the clock. ECK gonna have to do something big here soon. Aid Kit taking out Smash at B as well. Kexan still on catwalk. Able to pick off S4 in mid there. Bomb is down. There's only 4 hours remaining. He might not even be able to save his gun. He's got Kexan falling from the sky with a knife. BYR will at least save himself from some embarrassment there, avoiding the knife kill. But ultimately, we're all tied up again. This time at 12 rounds apiece. This could truly go either way here, as these teams are just slugging back and forth. But can ECK pull off a 4 Deagle 4 spy here? I'm not so sure. Bluejays now with Cryvang on the AWP once more. Let's see what ECK can do. They do get a boost off at middle, and Smash converts on the 1 dig there at A ramp. Danny down. That's a huge pick there. Let's see if ECK can start building off that. Hexen able to find Ucklets on the rotation there in window. Styles good for 2. Kriving finding another from CT spawn stairs. And Kexan will finish off the round at the top of the connector there as S4 falls. And Bluejays back in the lead by 1 round, trying to push this to a 3rd map here. ECK trying to figure out how to close this out into. ECK will get the full buy here. If they continue to play passively or if they're going to get a bit more aggressive here at middle. They're already out middle. Bud's trying to get a peek into connector there. Had his crosshair on the enemy, but smoke was down. Krivang able to get the initial stop with the AW there at A. Ucklets trying to get Styles down in connector. Amster able to finish him off after Ucklets did quite a bit of damage there. Brings us to a 4-on-4 situation, less than a minute 20 on the clock. Kexan getting a pick through murder window. He might be rotating back to market now. He is. 8-Kit and Kexan still on B. 8-Kit down at the beginning of side. Another nice pick from Amster. Amster good for another. It's a 1-man advantage for ECK as they flood the B side and get the C4 planted. Krivang and Danny looking to retake. Krivang taking quite a bit of damage from that Molotov, though. He needed to move sooner, did not. Let's see if Bluejays ends up saving here or not. Looks like they do officially call for the save. Krivang saving that AWP. Danny gonna fall back with that M4. And Kyiv punching right back. They're going to tie things up at 13.
Terrorists win.
S4 peeking mid early, finds Styles pushing catwalk. Not a good start on the round for Bluejays. Kid on the push through B Halls. It was already on T side of B Halls. Took out Amster. S4 there for the trade. Still a 1-man advantage here for Kyiv as we enter under 1 minute on the round. Ucklets looking to lead the way for Kyiv into the A site. That AWP still in the hands of Kexan. He is, or excuse me, in the hands of Krivang. Krivang is at the back of A site, top of CT spawn stairs. S4 looking to create a distraction at B, but Bluejays already rotated onto the A site. That's going to bring one back towards B. Krivang using some utility towards B as well. That's going to cause enough of a distraction for BYR to come out. Palace take out Danny in the side. C4 will be planted at the beginning of side there. Smash flipping his AK crosshair over to jungle, taking care of Kexan. Krivang on the peak from CT spawn boxes does take out Ucklets. But ultimately, it looks like this will be a round going the way of ECK, although Kryvang does find another there as he rotates back to the CT spawn. S4 at far box over there waiting outside of market. Kryvang, maybe he's going to look for a last second peek there. He's going to decide against it.
Terrorists win.
ECK up by 1. Looks like a timeout will be taken here. Could have been either team taking that one. Bluejays certainly discussing how to keep ECK from reaching a match point here. Kryvang gonna be on that AWP once again. Bluejays able to buy 3 M4s as well. Aidkit gonna have to settle for the 5.7. ECK still with 4 AKs and AWP in the hands of S4. Live play will be resuming here. With the early pick onto the A side. Kryvang with a pick of his own with the AWP at underpass there. He's now going to rotate back towards jungle. Be careful to not get collateraled with his teammate there. Four-on-4 scenario. ECK potentially leaning towards the B side here, now regrouping in B halls. They have the C4 with them as well. S4 dropping a flash for his teammate there. Upload's actually going to be the one to lead the way into the site, though. Xan, something big from backside, gets 2 from near bench. Upload taking the initial pick onto Aidkit. S4 switching to his sidearm, takes out Xan inside. 2-on-2 situation. S4 brings it to a 2v1 in Kyiv's favor. Kryvang still in market here. He's going to be rotating out market, exit through that smoke grenade. Not a lot of space to work with. Brings it to a 1v1 after taking S4 at bench there, but Smash right there on the peak. An immediate trade. Nice play from Smash. Crucial round there. Puts ECK at match point up 15-13. Bluejays appearing to take a timeout now. See what Bluejays goes for on the buy here. Danny and Aidkit and Kexan could force buy out. They haven't done so yet. Live play resuming. And some buys finally being made here on the Bluejays side. 3 MP9s, Desert Eagle in the hands of Styles. Aidkit going for a Deagle as well. Kryvang and Styles going to be the only CTs with head armor here. Let's see if Bluejays can hold on despite being under-resourced here. Kyiv taking firm control of middle. Bluejays with 3 players hiding somewhat passively there in the A site. Aidkit getting a bit troll-like over here at the B site. Guess we could just keep watching Aidkit jump. Oh, he's finally done jumping. Kyiv sending the bomb, rotating back towards B, or excuse me, towards Cat. ECK might decide to take things towards B. They do have a lurker still at Palace. Kyiv actually taking control of Connector now, looking to squeeze onto the A side. 33 seconds left. Kyiv gonna have to make some kind of commit here. So they do make their way into A. Krybing does get one with the MP9 long range from below balcony. Takes out BYR. Ucklet's there for the trade. Ucklet's good for a second as well. Takes out Danny there at the A side. Amster getting Kexan on the rotation. More rotators coming out of C spawn. And only 8 kit left. Keep Bluejays in the series. Does get a deagle headshot onto Ucklets, but immediately traded out by Smash. And Kyiv will officially clinch the series 2-0 and be advancing past this first round of the lower bracket of the EU Advanced Playoffs. And they are still in the running here to make something happen and potentially make a go at Premier later on. Thanks for coming out and supporting here, guys. It was a fun cast, very evenly matched teams there. I will say, even though Bluejays has a bit of a higher global ranking, as I said earlier, I felt like Kyiv was just the more disciplined team. And in the end, the discipline paid off over the individual talents of Bluejays. Still a nice showing from Bluejays there. A lot of impressive rounds and 1vx clutches, but just not quite able to pull out a map in the end. And with that, we'll be going offline, at least for now. We might be back sooner than I think. Keep an eye on chat. Keep an eye on my notifications. You can follow me on Twitter as well, at Hamtaro1H. Until next time, have a great weekend, guys.